I'm Luke Edwards and you're watching FHM.com, and we're here with P Company to find out what it takes to become a paratrooper. Apparently it involves lifting some logs, lifting a stretcher, a bit of running. Sounds alright. I've had my fast food from the evil clown. I'm pretty confident. I think I'm, fairly in shape. I reckon we can show them how it's done.
This is my fourth attempt at this course. Just came off of injury before, so...
What's it do?
I stress fracture my shins before, and then the second time I went over my ankle, and I got taken off by the medics.
Yeah. Fucking hardcore, still here.
Day one, you've got a 10-mile tab, which is done in 1 hour 50, and that's carrying 37 pounds all up, plus weapon. Then followed that, they're straight down to do the Trinasium, which is a confidence test, and that's like to simulate jumping out of an aircraft. Day two, they've got the log race, and in the afternoon they do the stretcher an obstacle course. Friday, they've got a 2-miler, £35 plus water, helmet and weapon. 2 miles, best effort start to finish. They need to get under 18 minutes.
Best effort?
Yeah.
As in full pace?
Yeah, as far as you can go.
For 2 miles?
Yeah.
Do you get people getting sick and stuff there?
You can do, yeah.
Everyone's getting kitted up, ready to go now. We're going to do the stretcher run, where it looks like you carry it on your shoulder, and then as you get tapped on the shoulder, because you're flailing, you're slowing down, you move to the side and someone else comes in and takes over for you. I think I've kind of taken this less seriously than I should have.
You've got a casualty and you need to get that guy who's on the casualty back to an aid station to receive further first aid.
It's not going to be like the littlest bloke in your section that gets shot. It's going to be the big bastard, who weighs like 100 kilos in his kit, and it's going to be you and someone else dragging that bloke off the battlefield. So you've got to train as hard as you can to fight easy, basically.
That's my very limit. Have any of you actually been out in combat? Or?
I've been to Kosovo, Sierra Leone, Iraq, Afghanistan. There's one other. Ireland, not mine.
Yeah, which was the most difficult?
Sierra Leone was tough. That left the biggest scar on me.
Yeah. How come?
Like, there's a lot of atrocities out there, and we were exposed to that quite regularly. So it was, it's not nice seeing like, young children with their hands chopped off and all that sort of stuff.
It's just your legs feel like they're going to explode, and then you go sprint. And you're like, okay. There's nothing you can do. You can't stop. If you stop, the whole thing falls, and everyone's fucked. It's good. Keeps you going.
Last year was obviously on Hurricane for 6 months out in Afghanistan. It's a hard one to sort of go on to try to explain this and that, but it was unlike no other tour.
Really?
The fact that this time I had people trying to kill me every day I went out of the fob.
Round 2! Are you in it straight away, or do they generally drop you outside so you can regroup and sort of...
Yeah, they'll drop you over the space of a couple of Ks. They gap you. You drop in your 6. It could be up to, a K&a-half, 2 Ks away. You've got to make your way back to a point so everybody regroups.
Oh, so you're very much an individual once you land then?
Oh, yeah.
I've deployed on, I've done 2 tours of Iraq, 2 tours of Afghanistan, some time in Northern Ireland, some time in the Balkans. I've been everywhere where the Army's been in the last 10 years. And I've been very fortunate that I've always been with the parachute regiment. And it is a different thing, for me to know that the guys I'm working with have put themselves through real, adversity and challenge to get there. Means that the worst bloke has passed what are some really tough objective tests.
That's to simulate getting ammunition up to those at the front line that need it.
Killing people, what do you reckon? You're all prepared for that? You're all set for that? It's not a problem?
They're there to do exactly the same as what.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you don't.
They're not going to do you a favour.
If you don't accept the man up, then it's going to be you or one of your buddies that gets it, innit?
And it's just so hard to spot because they just know the ground so well.
and they'll ping you, maybe like an ambush, and you just won't fucking see them, just
Down
general
wells,
direction.
disappear underground and all sorts.
And what they'll do, obviously, if you're getting contacted from a certain area, your SOPs are to fucking fan out and get into cover, some kind of cover, and they place mines in the ditches where you know you're going to go. Do you lay in the open and take the fire, or do you go in the ditches where the mines are?
Tough all of them. Trekked up 2 big hills and a corner. Coming back down you think it'd be easier, but actually it's much harder because you're sprinting. The weight of the log's carrying you, if you slow at all you're going to clip the person behind you or the person in front. So you're completely committed to it the whole way. I'm a bit sick. But yeah, it's amazing. And again, that's a tiny distance to what they're actually doing. That was the hill part at the end of their run, so what we just did there, and I'm fucked. Because after they've covered a couple of miles doing it. Pretty unbelievable.
Bro, that's it. You'll not do it again before test day now.
So what kind of training do you do for that then? It's just lots of running and...
You can't train for that.
Yeah, it's fucking hard, isn't it? And it's like, it's hard because you're pushed by everyone else, aren't you? Like, you can't stop because you know there's someone behind you and in front as well. But these are real tough men, these guys. They are really tough men. We just don't see them in everyday life. I realise why they call us civvies now. There's no way I could do the 5 miles on that log run. It just wouldn't happen. These guys are just another breed. I'm getting out of here.